Hi guys, it's Corinne and I wanted to share another album that I've just completed. This is a flip album and I've done one of these in the past, or actually two other ones in the past, and I believe I have a video showing how I made it, so I will link that in the description box below. I've used several papers. I've used some from Pink Paisley, the Sweetness collection. I've used some from Karina Gardner, her Beautiful and Beautiful Moments 1 and 2, and a couple out of my paper stash. They all coordinate so well, so I use several. This is an 8x8 album, and I bound it with my cinch. There's one. And on the front here, I have a little key by Recollections and some seam binding. I have some handmade flowers out of paper, all of these here. I have a little rhinestone buckle with a pearl in the center. I have some clay roses or molds that I made. There's one there and here. This one went so well with this yellow up here in the corner. I have some leaf cutouts from the silhouette. I have a stick pin that I made quite a while ago. And I have a few flat back pearls. They're kind of a grayish blue, super pretty. So now this page I cut into a banner shape and added some scallop on the bottom with the same paper collection and some rhinestone trim. Okay, and then you flip it over and here's the next page. Some Prima flowers with a flat back pearl in the center. This album will be able to hold a lot of photos and some journaling. Here's a little tag that I made with one of those cabochon flowers in the middle and some seam binding and some flat back pearls. Here is a cutout from the silhouette. I cut this out for another project, but I thought it went so well in here I added it into this. Here's a little tag that came with the paper collection. Here's some of the paper. I cut it into a banner shape and added some flat back pearls up here at the top. Here's a vellum piece of paper that I printed this out and embossed it. I added a strip of the paper at the top for a little security in the binding. Just one of the pieces of paper, super pretty. And here's the back of that one. A couple more tags, a journaling card. Another piece of paper I cut into a banner and added a different piece of paper to the top in a scallop. Here's the back side of this one. Another couple of tags. This one came with the paper collection. It says a few of my thoughts. This I added a scallop to the bottom of the page. And here's the back of this one. A ledger on yellow. Another one I added a border to the top in scallop, and I cut this in a banner shape. Here is the back side of this one. I did the same thing with the scallop border. I added a journaling card that says 5 reasons you make me happy. Here's another piece of the paper, and I added just a different pattern paper at the bottom. Here's the back side of that one. This says Love Notes. I cut this out from the Cameo and I added a couple tags behind it. Here's a smaller piece of paper that I added a scallop to the bottom of the paper and some rhinestone trim. This is the little vellum envelope, and I added several little tags and little cards to it. I also added a Prima flower on the top with the halfback pearl. And this vellum envelope is then a pocket to hold some more journaling tags. The bottom, I added a scallop to this page. Here's the back of that page. Added a separate border piece of paper to the bottom. Here's another smaller page. I love this page. I added a scallop to the bottom, another piece of paper here, and some flat back pearls. And there's the back of that one. On this last page, it's a chevron with a separate piece of paper and some rhinestone trim. And here's the back of that one. Again, adding a separate piece of the paper at the bottom. And then here is the back of the book. It has a few tags in it. With some rhinestone trim. This one I added an enamel dot to the top. And then the front of the book as well. So that's the end of the book. So if I flip it all back over, here's the back of the book. Again with some different tags, and this one's the same. I added another one of those, and then this little one here. Some rhinestone trim. So this was a lot of fun to make. I hope that you like it, and thanks for watching.